Hello, hi! The workout guides I'm going to be comparing today are Natacha Oceane Home Reload Guide, and I've also done her Home Zero, and the Claire Thomas Home Team Guide. So I want to do this in case you're debating on a workout program to do. I know there are so many out there. I just want to help you decide what you think would be best for your goals and which program you would actually enjoy most. Natacha's Home Reload Guide includes 10 weeks of workouts and taken from her website to help you create a lean physique, build some muscle, and improve overall fitness, power, and movement. So it has 50 unique workouts, comes with a science-based nutrition guide, and she made it with Renee McGregor, who is a dietetic specialist. All you'll need is your body weight, a chair, and some resistance bands. You can also use dumbbells if you want to. The only difference really between Home Reload and Home Zero is strictly body weight workouts. If you've only done bodybuilder style training, heavy lifting in the gym, this program will be very different for you. For me, it's like a breath of fresh air, like it's something different. Bodyweight stuff is hard. She has a lot of very unique movements that you might have never done before. In the beginning, I really struggled. The best part of it was seeing how much I progressed, like a few weeks in or at the end of the program. I was shocked and happy. I had so much fun with this program. So now let's talk about Claire Thomas's home guide. This program is 8 weeks long and it doesn't have as many unique workouts. It actually has the same workout every other week so that you can see how much you're progressing. Like week 1 and week 3 are the same. Week 2 and week 4 are the same. She encourages you to like increase your weight and time each time you repeat the workout. For the equipment, you need dumbbells and you'll need like a chair or a stool that you can step on and a yoga mat or something like cushion that you can lay on. You'll also need that for Natacha's. Like you don't want to be doing any of these movements like just on hardwood floor. I started doing it without a mat and I was like in so much pain. It's not good for your wrists. It's not good for your knees. Like get a mat. You can really tell that it comes from somebody who has focused on CrossFit, does CrossFit. It has a lot of cardio and weightlifting put together, a lot of circuit training, so it's intense. It's very, very challenging. A lot of HIIT in there. It has a lot of LISS. LISS is lower intensity steady state cardio, and I actually fell in love with LISS because of this guide. LISS is just like if you walk on the treadmill for 45 minutes. It's just something that's low impact, pretty much the opposite of HIIT. HIIT is high intensity interval training. You feel incredible after. Great way to get stronger, to get faster, to build endurance. It changed me and my training as much as the fitness space, especially on Instagram, wants to demonize HIIT. HIIT is incredible. Don't knock it until you try it. And I don't mean just like after the first few times, because yes, it is really difficult, especially if it's something that you have never done before. You will struggle, but it will get easier and the benefits are crazy. And that's even if you want to build muscle. You are not going to melt off your muscle if you do HIIT. It's actually a great way to maintain your muscle. If cardio melted off your muscle, you think Natacha Oceane or Claire Thomas would look the way they do? No. Get that thinking that cardio is not good for you and will get rid of your muscle because it's just BS. Anyway, I'm gonna go through the pros and cons, starting with Natacha's guides. So her app is really easy to navigate. Her guides are all in an app called allll. It has all the workout videos built into it. It has a one-time fee. It's not like a membership thing where you have to like pay every month. This one just one-time fee and you have access to the app forever. And you have all your programs in one place. So if you continue to buy Natacha's programs, you will just have them all laid out nicely there. I have 5 of her programs. It allows you to check off. It puts like a little check mark on the workout when you've completed it. It's super satisfying when you've done them all and you get to see like all the check marks there. That made a really big difference in like motivating me to do the workout because I knew that I would get to check it off and then I would have like all the check marks. Something about it was like, I don't know, it kept me motivated to complete everything in the app. The app offers alternate exercises, so if there's something that you might not be able to do, it will offer like an alternate to that. It's a really simple, straightforward app. I've tried out other workout apps before and I just found that they had just like a lot going on, a lot of stuff that I didn't need. Sometimes I feel like they add too many features and it's just really busy. I really like how this one was just like very simple, has only what you need. If you are looking to improve your mobility, power movements, your agility, it has elements of calisthenics, plyometrics, strength training, mobility work. It will provide a really good base for any kind of exercise that you want to do, even if it's something like bodybuilder style training. When I say bodybuilder style training, I just mean like the training in a traditional commercial gym, progressive overload, you're doing the same workouts every week, barbell, the machines, that kind of stuff. Anyway, you really feel like you're training like an athlete. Movements are very functional. Some people really like this term and some people don't, because any exercise is functional. Some people say that it doesn't make sense to call certain exercises functional and certain ones not, but I kind of think it does make sense, because for me, functional is like if something can be applied like directly to your real life, like the exercise that you're doing is going to help you lift a bag of groceries or like walk up the stairs. Why can't I think of anything? It also has little notes that explain every exercise, and I really do think it's good for any skill level. If you are a beginner, you will be able to do this guide. It will be really challenging, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it. Body weight training, people underestimate it. So now the cons. Honestly, there aren't that many. It would be nice if it was a real-time like follow along thing with like rest periods. It's not like a make or break for me, so I'm just putting it in as a con if maybe that's what you're looking for and that's what you prefer. Sometimes it would glitch. It would act like I hadn't done a week. The check mark wouldn't be there, and that was annoying. I was really proud of my check marks. So when there was one not there anymore, when I knew that it was completed, it bothered me. There is no warm up or cool down. So if that's something that you really like in workout guides, programs, it does not have that. Now for the pros and cons of Claire Thomas's home team guide. This guide is incredible. If you want to prepare yourself to do CrossFit, you want to train like a CrossFit athlete, and you don't have access to a CrossFit gym or a gym in general, this guide is amazing. It will build your endurance, it will build your strength. It is hard. If you love dumbbell only workouts, you'll love this program. Every movement is shown by Claire Thomas in a YouTube video. Some of the workouts are explained there in the PDF, and it does provide definitions for what AMRAP and EMOM, like basically different styles of HIIT training. AMRAP is as many reps as possible. EMOM is every minute on minute. I didn't know what these were until I started her program. These are all types of interval training that you do in CrossFit. So when I started CrossFit, thank God I did this program, because I knew all of these terms. Yeah, it just really helped me out. It's a great combination of strength and cardio. Has a section on the importance of nutrition. It has like little motivational blurbs like on the PDF, like along the way while you're doing the guide. It's definitely challenging for anybody, including advanced lifters. Even if you're like a pro okay. Maybe if you're not a pro cross lifter, but if you go to like CrossFit classes already, I still think that this program will be challenging. For this program, I do have a longer list of cons than I do for Natacha's. The first thing is, guide is a PDF. It's not an app, which can be really annoying to navigate. So it'll say the exercise, and then it'll have like a little hyperlink next to it, and you click that hyperlink and that link takes you to a YouTube video, and that YouTube video has the exercise. So nothing is built in, like nothing is in the PDF, like it's a PDF. So there's no like video there. There are photos of some of the exercises, but obviously a video is way better. Just like annoying to go back and forth. It's not a huge deal. I got used to it, but you might not like that format. Just be careful if you're in a small, more confined space. Sometimes I was swinging my dumbbell like right in front of my TV. If this slips out of my hand, like there goes our TV. There is like a warm-ups and cool down portion, but it just doesn't offer any videos for that. It just has photos. There is a lot of talk about what supplements she takes, how important they are, how important nutrition is in general. If you take supplements and you appreciate that advice, then this might not be a con for you. Each workout is explained, like what you're gonna be doing, but each individual exercise isn't explained, which I think would be really helpful if it was explained, not just with a video, but like with a little blurb underneath it. Speaking of explanations, like some of the explanations for each workout are kind of confusing. The way that it's laid out, you're not sure sometimes if the instructions instruction is for the thing above or the thing below it. Sometimes I was just like, is this the time that I'm supposed to be doing? Which time am I supposed to be following here? And lastly, this doesn't have to be a con. Like I said, this would be really good for an advanced lifter. Some things are really advanced, like because it requires a lot of endurance. If you're not somebody who does any kind of cardio or any kind of HIIT, you'll really struggle with this. When I first started, I literally could not complete some of the workouts. Like, did as much as I could, but I just couldn't do it to the like intensity that she would do it and the reps and for the amount of time. I think Natachas would be better for beginners. This is not to say that beginners couldn't do it. I think it would be a really great challenge. Just like, don't get discouraged if you do start this program and you feel like it's very, very hard. Okay, so that's it for the pros and cons. My overall thoughts: if you prefer an app and you want to try body weight training and you want to do a lot of functional style training, a lot of unique movements, go with Natacha Oceane's program, especially if you like calisthenics or Pilates. Those two things are very, very similar. Even if you don't like that style of training, even if you're like a strictly weightlifting girly, you need the dumbbells in your life. The home reload one does have dumbbells. Natachas gave me a base for calisthenics and I'm like so grateful for her program. It made me realize how much I love body weight style training. If you don't mind a PDF and you want to get a taste of what CrossFit is like from the comfort of your own home, I would go with Claire Thomas's. Claire's program really pushed me. Really difficult to do cardio wise, but felt so strong and so accomplished every time I finished one of her workouts. Honestly, I love a mixture of both. I just started doing them together. Like, one day I would do a workout from Natachas, the next day I would do a workout from Claire Thomas's. The one you choose really depends on like your personal preference, your goals. You should pick the one that you think you're gonna enjoy most. If you don't enjoy it, you're really not going to stick to it. It doesn't mean that like you shouldn't find it hard. At first, it can be really easy to just want to quit. You have to just stick to it because you will make progress as you go, and it will be so satisfying when you get like a couple weeks into that program and you start realizing, holy shit, I'm so much better than I was when I first started. But yeah, that's it for this video. I really, really hope you find it helpful. If there's anything I missed or you have any questions about these programs, just leave them in the comments or just DM me on Instagram. Also, thank you so much for all the love. What am I doing? On my breast reduction journey video. Okay, bye.